Good morning to all. This is your MS class and I, Vaishali Rajput, your MS teacher. See the front page of your book, Values. Okay, now we discuss about the content of MS. Total 11 chapter is there, but now in your first duty, only 2 chapter will come. First chapter is Yoga. Now firstly we discuss about the chapter number first, Yoga. So what is the meaning of Yoga? The word yoga is derived from the Sanskrit root. This meaning is used, meaning to join or to yoke or to unity. As per yogic script, the practice of yoga lead to the union of individually conscious, indicating a perfect harmony between the mind and body, man's nature. In simple word, we can say yoga is an old discipline from India. It is both spiritual and physical. Yoga uses breathing techniques, exercise and meditation. Yoga consists of numerous well-defined posture of asana. Each asana consists us with a specific form of life, drawing energy and sustenance from it. Okay, so we shall discuss some simple yet very effective asana here. First asana is Padmasana. So in Padmasana, we follow the lotus posture. Now the steps of Padmasana. Firstly, we sit on the floor and stretch your leg. Your leg should be straight in front. Hold the right leg in both the hands. Fold the leg slowly and place it on your left thigh. Ensure that your feet should touch your navel. This is the steps of Padmasana. Now what is the benefits of Padmasana? This asana promote mental balance and harmony, inner peace, self-analysis, etc. Now the second asana is Matsya Asana. In Matsya Asana, we follow the fish posture. And in simple word, we can say the Matsya Asana is a stretching posture exercise. And what is the steps of Matsya Asana? First step is, firstly we sit in the Padmasana form and bend backward. Put the elbow on the floor to support yourself. Bend the body till the head touch the floor. Lift your neck and chest and the body upward. Boost the back till the head touches the floor. Lift your neck, lift the neck and chest. Okay? And boost the back curvature by holding your left toe with your right hand and your right toe with your left hand. This is the steps of Matsya Asana. Now the benefit. What is the benefits of Matsya Asana? The benefits of Matsya Asana is it strengthens the nervous system, kidney, stomach and abdominal organs. Okay, now the third asana is Marsari Asana. In Marsari Asana, we follow the cat posture. What is the steps of Marsari Asana? First thing, this is a breathing exercise which also strengthens the abdominal muscles. Position yourself on all four on the floor. Keep your hand and knee with the hip and shoulder. Keep your back flat and stomach firm. Strengthen the neck and head as you look down towards the floor. Inhale deeply and then exhale. And arch the back by drawing in the stomach and putting your chin down to the chest. And resume the flat back posture. This is the steps of Marsari Asana. And what is the benefits of Marsari Asana? Purifying the blood, relieve the back pain, relax the arm, neck, shoulder, abdominal area. Okay. Now the fourth asana is Vrksasana. In this asana, we follow the tree posture. And what is the steps of this asana? First, stand absolutely erect with your arm to your side. And then lift your left leg, fold the left knee and place it on the right thigh. As high as is possible, the heel of your left foot should be facing upward and the toe should be facing the ground. Shift your body weight on your right leg and stand erect. When you feel the body is balanced properly, lift your arm up and being them strength above your hand in a namaskar position. And then it is difficult to maintain the balance in this posture in the beginning, but measuring it would taking some time and practice. Okay, once you become well trained to focus your eyes on your hand, inhale and exhale slowly and maintain the pose for at least 30 to 60 seconds. Okay, in the end, gently pull your body out of the position. And what is the benefits of Vrikshasana? It's strength, ligament of feet, tendon, many more the benefits of Vrikshasana. Next is the Garudasana. So what is the benefits of Garudasana and what is the steps of Garudasana and what is the posture of Garudasana? So Garudasana, we follow the eagle posture. And what is the steps? In this exercise, combining stretching, contraction and breathing. First step, stand with the feet together, arm by your side. Pull the left foot upward, binding the knee. Fold the left foot around the right leg and rest the back of the left thigh on the right thigh. Cross the left elbow over the right one and join the palm together. Inhale deeply and maintain the posture. Exhale and repeat the posture on the opposite side. Okay. Now the benefits of Garudasana. It's improve balance, strength ankle, knee and leg. Okay. Many more benefits of Garudasana. See, in the end of your first chapter, Surya Namaskar, and you learn the all mantra of Surya Namaskar. Okay. Now we discuss about the chapter number first, question answers. First is a fill in the blank. First, dash and dash development make a human being complete. So moral, mental and physical. Second, A dash mind and body is instrumental in bringing about a harmonious and holistic enhancement to one personality and character. So answer is disciplined. Third, dash is a means of connecting our mind and our bodies with the one supreme power which control the universe. So it's yoga. Fourth, yoga consists of numerous well-defined. First is posture or second is asana. Fifth, the lotus posture asana is also called Padmasana. 6 dash promote mental. Padmasana promotes mental balance and harmony. 7th, the fifth posture asana is also called Matsya asana. Okay. 8th, the cat posture asana is also called Marsari asana. 9th, the tree posture asana is also called Vraksh asana. 10th, the eagle posture asana is also called Garudasana. Okay. Now the question answers. Answer the following question. First is what is yoga? Second, write about the origin of yoga. Third, what are the benefits of yoga? Fourth, what is Padmasana and what are its benefits? Firstly, you have to write the Padmasana steps and about the Padmasana and then write the benefits of Padmasana. Fifth, what is Matsya asana and what are its benefits? Sixth, what is Marsari asana and what are its benefits? 7, what is Vrikshasana and what are its benefits? And the last question is what is Garudasana and what are its benefits? Okay. So total 8 questions is there and 10 fill in the blanks. Okay. These question answers is your homework. Write down the answer in very neat and clean way. Okay student. Thank you.